So I'd like to start by talking a little bit about how you've seen this live-action Mortal Kombat series take off.
Oh, originally, Kevin Tantron, the director, he just kind of, I don't know if he purposely did it or if it accidentally got out on YouTube. And it was one of those things that, you know, nobody knew where it came from. It was this amazing kind of like more modern day take on Mortal Kombat, you know, a short film. And I was in front of my computer screen like everybody else was, with my jaw dropped and like, you know, where did this come from? Who did it? And eventually, it kind of, Kevin surfaced up, and then, it got Warner Brothers really excited. And that was kind of like the thing the catalyst that started the whole Legacy series, where they made a series of, short films to kind of around all the different characters of Mortal Kombat. That was a huge thing, and so now they're doing a sequel of them right now.
How have you collaborated or talked with the creators when it's come to this series?
Well, as once they decided that we were going to make these short films, they sent us the scripts, and we would kind of comment back and forth as far as keeping the characters consistent with what they would do and whatnot. So it was kind of like a consulting thing with the scripts.
What do you think it is about Mortal Kombat that has succeeded not only on the big screen with a couple movies, but now in live-action short format series?
You know what? I think it's changed over the years so many times. A lot of people, they've really fallen in love with these characters, and these characters have been presented in very different lights. So it's always interesting to see a different twist on your favorite character from the 90s, now shown in 2013. So I think a lot of people really have, a rejuvenated interest when they see a new spin on a character that they've been so familiar with so many years.
When it comes to the second season, how are they upping the ante from what you've worked on?
Well, it looks like, to me, the locations are a lot more exotic. I think they did a lot more traveling. At least that's the impression that I had, and so it makes it feel a lot bigger in scope. The whole kind of like Mortal Kombat universe, and then they've also gone off and done some more tangent characters. So I'm really excited over these new characters that are outside of just the original cast.
What are some of the new ones that you're excited about?
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about them, but Kenshi is a great one. He's really portrayed really great. They have this great origin story with him, and Stryker is another one in there. So these are kind of like the lesser known characters, but just as interesting as the other ones.
What impact is the success of these live-action shorts having on what comes next on the video game realm for Mortal Kombat?
I guess the impact is just kind of like just continuing the excitement for it. There's a ball rolling, and so we had a really big Mortal Kombat game that came out in 2011, and so there's a lot of anticipation for that. This series, I think, is going to keep Mortal Kombat in the forefront, and then when we come back with our next one, assuming we do a next one, I think it'll just be that much more in the public eye.
And the original series, the short series, opened up the door for a new film. What are your thoughts about that?
I would love to see a take on Mortal Kombat that's consistent with these short legacy films, because it's I was trying to put my finger on what it is that I find so appealing about them. It's just it's just a very contemporary representation of Mortal Kombat, which has always been kind of presented in a more way in the past, a little bit more dated, and I just love the fact that they're kind of bringing it to present day a lot.